starting with this very channel. Now, in this very today video edition here, I have one important question. How many Africa have US provided solution for that is not a cutthroat? How many nations in the world have US interfered in their matter into saving the life of the citizen? Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, you name it, that have successfully gained a very good significance improvement in the economic growth, and you name it, is near to zero. Now, that is why I'm bringing this very video to you guys, because there is a plot twist to why Muammar Gaddafi died, and many people actually didn't see the handwriting. It is not just about what you think you know. What if I told you that it is not even just about the development of Libya and making Libya to be heaven on earth? Yes, you heard me right. You're gonna be shocked, right? What if the reality why they killed him is something that most people never saw coming? Well, by the end of this very video, you are going to be shocked the kind of information I'm going to be sharing with you next in the video clip, because after that, everything you thought you know about Muammar Gaddafi, you thought the West told you concerning why they killed him, that information have been flying around here and there, is going to be things of the past. And more importantly, like the title suggested, Nigeria's solution is not Trump coming to invade Nigeria, because there is no solution in that. The solution lies in that very video clip there. And Muammar Gaddafi has said it before, and if you didn't catch that, after watching this very video, you are going to hear the truth as ballistic as possible. What if I told you the Nigerian problem, the political atrocities and terrorist attack that's going on in Nigeria, that Trump is not going to provide any shit solution to it? A lot of you people know already that he will not be able to solve it. Why? Because they are the people who are funding terrorists. They are the one training terrorists. For instance, Osama bin Laden is a product of the CIA. CIA is Central Intelligence of America. I want you to research about it. I'm not making anything up. I'm not making a false allegations or accusations. These are information that is researchable. Then you also want to go as much as checking who is behind Al-Qaeda, who created this terrorist organization, who trained countries against each other to fight themselves. It's America. Now, how do you think America is going to provide a solution to Nigeria crisis? Before we go further, I want you to ask yourself, why did America refuse to sell arms to Goodluck Jonathan, Ebele Jonathan in 2012 in attempt to combat Boko Haram terrorist attack? This is pretty much researchable. If you can be able to figure out why they did not supply them, then you are going to understand why their mission in Nigeria, going to save the Christian, is going to be brutal. Nigeria are going to pay with their life. I am actually thinking maybe the GMO thing and the population reduction thing is not working. The Dangote refinery leaving the Euro 5 in dust. It's not even among the chart. Maybe you haven't even heard about that, which I'm going to elaborate in the next video. But here is the bunker. America is not going to do anything different. Trust me when I say they're going to leave Nigeria with more body bags. As a matter of fact, someone has profiled a solution before. I want you to watch this very video and watch it to the end. The clip which I'm going to be sharing in this very video here narrates this perfectly. Someone has pitched the solution, but Nigerian leaders, politicians, they know the solution to this problem, but they will not want to implement it. So watch this very video and I'm going to be right back.
Now pay attention to this video. When you look at the screen, I will take you through some reports that happened in 2010. This is from BBC News. Gaddafi says Nigeria should split into several states along ethnic lines. That is from BBC. Now let's go to Reuters. Reuters is saying that Gaddafi suggests Nigeria split along ethnic lines. Follow me. Let us go to another report and understand what really transpired in this 2010. Now, when you go to the next report there, also from BBC, says divide Nigeria into, says Muammar Gaddafi. Okay, say Nigeria should be divided into two nations to avoid further bloodshed between Muslims and Christians. I'm going to somewhere. I want you to follow me in this video. Now you have the Daily Nation Africa. The Daily Nation reports that Nigeria should be split, says Gaddafi, as poll date set. Now, this is from Reuters again. Gaddafi suggests Nigeria split along ethnic lines. Now, this is a Libyan newspaper, Arabia.net. It says, partition Nigeria to end violence, Gaddafi. Now, this is Wikinews. It says, Muammar Gaddafi divide Nigeria into two. Follow me. This is a Telegraph, a UK newspaper. It says, Gaddafi provokes Nigeria by calling for it to split. You see how the UK twisted what Gaddafi said. Gaddafi provoked Nigeria. So anyway, I think some people who are benefiting from the corruption in Nigeria, they were really angered by what Muammar Gaddafi said. Now, this is a typical Africa. A Facebook post, it says, in 2010, due to ethnic and religious tension, Muammar Gaddafi suggests that Nigeria should split into two. Okay, all right. Now, let us pay attention. That is the few reports that I just bring to you for me to prove to you that there was a time that ethnic tension was happening in Jos. For you to know that the problem we are having today, some of them started a very long time ago. And that is why I'm telling you people that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that is going to solve the situation in Nigeria. Keep on deceiving yourself. Let your leaders continue to deceive you. Muammar Gaddafi is one of the greatest African leaders. You might hate him because of his position, because of the way he led his people. By the way, I have been in Libya, I've worked in Libya. The time I was in Libya, that time, even when Gaddafi had died, the Libyans, you can't compare it to 90% of African country, the country. Because their natural resources is for the Libyans, it's not for the foreigners, it's not for a few individuals. You can hardly buy fuel in Libya then. You can see schools, hospitals, everything is free. As a Libyan, you want to get married, the government owe you both your house, your vehicle, and so many other things. Like, the country was literally heaven until the West brought the propaganda to kill Gaddafi, and they killed him. Now, what am I trying to say? Gaddafi was a very good friend to Obasanjo, and Gaddafi started seeing the wave of Nigerians moving out of the country, passing through Libya, that early 2009, 2010. And he was telling Obasanjo what is going on. Then Yaradua, Jonathan emerged, and this issue of ethnic tension started rising again. So because of the friendship Gaddafi had with Obasanjo, he thought that, I think I should be able to suggest these people the solution I know that will solve the problem of Nigeria. Because Gaddafi studied Nigeria. He brought a solution that Nigeria should split into ethnic lines. The Senate officially rejected it. Yes. The Senate they had a plenary and brought what Gaddafi said, and they officially rejected it. Goodluck Jonathan said then, on behalf of the government, that calling to split Nigeria is an evil thing. That instead of Gaddafi to say we should solve the problem we are facing, Gaddafi saying we should split. Gaddafi made a statement in reply. To avoid bloodshed in Nigeria, split Nigeria into so many states along their ethnicity. Gaddafi was resolute. Gaddafi was like, this thing must be done for Nigeria to be stabilized, for this region to have peace. And the West don't want it to happen. You know, when Barack Obama, who saw the administration of Goodluck Jonathan as evil and brought Buhari, yes, Barack Obama single-handedly, put Buhari. You might not understand what I'm saying. Barack Obama champions the removal of Jonathan and brought Buhari. Barack Obama counted one of the reasons with the UK, with British government. One of the reasons they supported the killing of Gaddafi was the division of Nigeria. Gaddafi was resolute. Gaddafi was trying to mediate. These people are dying. They are dying. We have to bring a solution to these people to solve this problem once and for all. Nigeria have to fight. Gaddafi was already talking to the African nations, talking to so many people, talking to Ethiopia, talking to Egypt. Gaddafi was talking to Cameroon. Gaddafi established talk with ECOWAS, but ECOWAS did not give him a listening ear because of Nigeria factor. Gaddafi was trying to settle this region because Gaddafi knew that there would be war, there will be crisis, there will be attacks tomorrow. And they said the West brought a propaganda. Gaddafi is trying to use nuclear weapon. Gaddafi is trying to kill his people. Gaddafi don't want to accept democracy. Gaddafi is a dictator. Gaddafi want to divide Nigeria. Gaddafi is this, Gaddafi is that, and they kill this man. The question I'm asking you today, do you think Gaddafi was not normal? Do you think Gaddafi was insane? Don't you think that what Gaddafi said is the truth and what people must do today? Don't you think that what Gaddafi suggested is the ultimate solution? Are you still dreaming? I am of the opinion that Nigeria, the whole Africa, we are brothers. And our brotherhood should remain. Why people stay on their own based on their ideologies, especially religious and socio-cultural ideologies. You understand? Like if you come to the European Union, you will see that they have one thing in common. Especially majority of them use euro as a currency. They have the same trade zone, free trade zone. They share intelligence, they share security, and so on, but they remain in different countries. EU is like a country, one country, but all of them are different. So it is important for people to understand that there is no strength in diversity. There is no trend, and there is no multicultural country in the whole world. No multicultural country in the world that exists. Let me give you an example. You see America have one constitution. America is a Christian country. Their constitution is based on Bible. You see Qatar, Saudi Arabia, as you see Dubai, these are Muslim countries. So you can't come to Qatar and start trying to bring another thing into their constitution and into their culture. You will bring crisis. You understand? But in Nigeria, Britain, they knew what they did. They never want Nigeria to succeed. They brought people who don't have the same socio-cultural value together. Everybody in Nigeria are good people. You saw this katakata that you are seeing in Nigeria. It was planted by Britain. And don't believe your politicians. Don't believe these people. Don't believe these businessmen. They know what they are doing. They are benefiting from this crisis. They don't want lasting solution. This is one of the dangers, one of the disadvantage of entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs will always look for a way to exploit situation to their own profit. Be careful of entrepreneurs. They are dangerous. Every situation you see, entrepreneurs will like to exploit it for their own good. So entrepreneurs don't bring a lasting solution to events. They don't bring a lasting solution to so many crises. I am not overruling or generalizing. I know so many entrepreneurs who have done something that is perpetual, if I may put it so. But most entrepreneurs just want their own profits, their own protection. They don't think about the future. What is going to happen in the future? What is going to happen to my children? This trend, how long will it stay? They don't think about all these things. Entrepreneurs are dangerous. So, after understanding what Gaddafi said, I now couple it with what Kondo Olaomi, who was the head of Nigerian Military Intelligence Agency. He said he has studied Nigeria. He has studied the fights with the DSS that Nigeria cannot succeed. A head of Nigerian Military Intelligence Agency says so. He said the only thing that will make Nigeria to succeed is the division of Nigeria. But anytime you come out to say something like this, the hell will get loose. Everybody will begin to fight you. Everybody will begin to set out for hot war. Like, you committed a treason. Why do you say Nigeria should divide? Gaddafi meant well for Nigeria. But because of the greediness of so many politicians, because of the blindness of the so-called youth, and because of the short-sightedness of so many religious leaders, because they are still among, they could not buy the idea of division of Nigeria. And I'm of the opinion still that if Nigeria did not divide, you saw this killing is going to continue. It's going to continue, and people are going to suffer it. So, I'm of the opinion that a referendum should be conducted, especially on the occasion of, number one, Boko Haram, who want a Sharia state. Boko Haram want a Sharia state. That is their mission. Nigeria can't defeat Boko Haram. They've got to have the Sharia state. Number two, you see Biafra ideology? You can't stop the Biafra ideology. Don't let anybody deceive you. From generation to generation, the ideology will be there, and it will not breed peace if they don't have it. You see, number three, forget that Tinubu is the president. Most Yorubas want their Oduwa nation. You see the middle belt, number four, they are not happy because people are invading their territories to kill them. They will wish to have their own country. These are the four places that I know that should separate as a matter of urgency. But this is a talk that people will not buy. People will not understand it. I give you now the next 10 years. Nigeria will not exist again. May God keep you alive, magic somewhere. 10 years from today, Nigeria will not exist again. By then, all this issue of terrorism must have caused a war. Should I say a civil war? But there will be uprising. People cannot keep quiet why many people are being killed. Nigeria is big because it's big, and a lot of people don't know what is happening in the other side. So, this is what I have to say about what Gaddafi said. May his soul rest in peace. He meant well for Nigeria, but Nigerians, we are too myopic to see the future.
Now, I'm certain you finished watching that very video. By then, you will understand that Muammar Gaddafi didn't just, Obama, who orchestrated and plotted the killing of Muammar Gaddafi, started with the same quote, which I'm going to share the video clip with you. We're going to go into Nigeria to save the girls. We are going to go into Libya and save Libyan people from the terror of Muammar Gaddafi, the mad dog of the East. Those are names they give Libya. Then what are the names which Donald Trump is giving Nigeria, now disgraced country? The guns blazing. Wow. I'm not saying that Tinubu is doing anything different or maybe making a headline, some sort of making a positive impact in the life of Nigeria, that they are trying to quench, unlike the 2009-2012 version of Nigerian elected president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who did the impossible, who actually took Nigerian economic from here to over here, and the West got jealous and they used Obama to perpetrate that very act and removed him. And who did they install? Buhari. And after Buhari came in, what happens? Nigeria has been more devastated economically, politically, you name it.
The big news story of the day today.
President Obama was meant to be talking about climate change with weather experts, but the subject kept returning to Nigeria's abducted schoolgirls.
Well, we're sending in a team made up of our military and law enforcement and other experts, and we're very glad that Nigeria's accepted the help. Obviously, what's happening is awful, and as the father of two girls, I can't imagine what the parents are going through. And we're going to do everything we can to assist them in recovering these young women.
Let us bow our heads.
The plight of the kidnapped girls has outraged many in America. Congresswomen here holding a moment of silence on the steps of the Capitol to mark their continuing captivity.
It is clear that what has happened in Nigeria is outside the circle of civilized human behavior.
Popularly known as Boko Haram.
Nigeria's President Goodluck Jonathan has accepted America's offer of help. What the US says will be a coordination cell based at its embassy in Nigeria. Negotiators, law enforcement and military advisors. But the group that took the girls and threatened to sell them into slavery needn't fear US military action. American intelligence assistance to the Nigerians is more likely. But with the issue galvanising public opinion, the US government wants to be seen to be acting. Hundreds of protesters outside the Nigerian embassy yesterday here urging its government to do more.
The point of government is for security, right? To provide security for your citizens. If you cannot give us security, who else will give us security?
The Obama administration will remain under pressure while the girls remain kidnapped. But it says Nigeria must put itself in the lead of efforts to release them. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Washington.
And today, they want to capitalize on the problem, on the chaos they created. Maybe you haven't heard this before. Maybe I should also put the video clip so that you know they create the chaos. And later on, when the chaos, like a bomb that they built, and when the bomb is not is about to explode, they comes back to come and disarm it. And it comes with a heavy price tag. US military is not going to any zone to save any people for free. They're going to loot. But some soldiers are busy saying that it's not true, which I'm also going to put a clip. Watch the video. There is a video of a Nigerian soldier in the military of US Marine that is defending US.
We went there to fight Taliban, to help Afghanistan security forces. Any country where you see Americans going there, we are going there to help their security forces to stop ISIS. We are not going there to fight them because you people don't have sense. We are not going to fight any countries. Most people who join me, they don't know anything. They just join me. Most Nigerians join me. They just join me because of paper. They don't know anything about the army. Now we don't go be army. Now they represent army. Those ones don't know anything about army. We have base in Germany. We have base in Poland. We have base in Kuwait. Up to now, why we don't see the natural resources? We have base in everywhere. Iraq. Till we just left it. Why we don't see the natural resources in Iraq? We have base we have base in Jordan. Camp Ajifan for Jordan. Why we don't see the natural resources in Jordan? We are always there for peace. We are always, because the whole world, they rely on US Army. They rely on US Marines. So that's why we haven't fought war. Any place we go to is for peacekeeping. We are supporting because the whole country depend, not like all those Chinese when they come America, where they call it suffer. Chinese is good. They are coming to America to do paper. Have you seen any Americans going to Chinese to do paper? On our mouths. America is the greatest country. So respect Mr. President. We are not going to Nigeria to fight the innocent people. Mr. President is sending the troops there to stop terrorism, to stop genocide, to stop kidnapping. They are not going there to fight Nigeria. All these ones say, all those Humble Portable, all those Mr. Jalov, they tell those gege, those idiots.
Whoa. Perhaps the chaos, when we talk about the US creating chaos, you don't know what it means. Right? Now, after watching that very video here, I want to put this last video clip of the current chaos. No, I'm going to create another video for it because this video is already lengthy, all right? Thank you for watching. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I am African Revolutionary Movement channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. So just subscribe to my channel because this channel is not just about sharing information only. It's about alleviating and saving people. Technological-wise, information-wise, pure, undiluted, incorruptible truth to Africa and Africa only. So information which I'm going to be sharing here is going to be just information that's going to be saving you making the right decision in different conglomerate of scammers, scavengers out there. Thank you for watching.